Loom Knitting 101, How to Knit the Purl Stitch for the Loom. For today's tutorial, you will need a knitting loom. Today we will be using the Kiss regular gauge knitting loom with one spacer in between the pins and the pegs, your knitting tools, and a ball of yarn. Today we will be using Manos Maxima worsted weight 100% merino wool in the color Chamomille. To begin your purl stitch, you'll first want to take your working yarn. You're going to bring it back behind the pin as usual and down in front as if you were going to knit. If you were going to knit, your yarn would be sitting on top of this first loop, but instead of going on top to purl, you're actually going to go underneath like this. And before we actually wrap it back around, we're going to take our knitting tool, which is the tool with the angled hook on the end. We're going to go up and inside going down this first loop. We're going to go down and hook underneath this string here and pull it out to make a second loop. You're then going to slide off the first stitch, and you can use your fingers or you can use the tool, whatever you find easiest, and then set this new stitch down onto the peg like that. So we'll do that again. So we're going to go back behind the pin, down underneath this loop that we're working on. We're going to take our tool and go down behind the loop, pick up the working yarn, scoop it through and create a new loop. Then we're going to slide the old loop off and set the new loop down. We'll do that one more time. Back behind the pin, down underneath the loop. We're going to scoop it up to create a new loop and slide the old loop off and set the new loop down. Now the Kiss looms come with another tool that makes purling really fast and easy, and they're specific to the Kiss looms because the Kiss looms have this nice little hole in the peg that other looms traditionally don't have. So what we'll do to use the purling tool, we're going to, just like on the other stitch, bring it behind the pin, down in front and below the loop that we're working on, and we're going to stick this tool with the hook facing away from us down behind the loop, and then we're going to scoop up the new working yarn to create a new loop. But then what makes this easy is this kind of holds onto the loop really easy, so you can just slide it right off and set the new loop down. This tool isn't necessary, but it does make purling a little bit faster than it would be otherwise. So we'll do it one more time. Down behind the loop, scoop up the new loop, slide the whole thing off and set the new loop down. And that's how you knit the purl stitch for the loom. Want more loom knitting tutorials? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow our blog at vintagestorehouse.com to get new videos and posts sent right to your inbox. Thanks for watching!